All right, we're going to replace the sand in my Hayward S200 K sand filter for my pool. So the tools that I know I'm going to need are 2 pairs of channel locks, a 7/16 wrench, a 7/16 socket, deep well preferably. I'm going to need 3/8 socket, 7/16 are on the top, 3/8 are underneath. We're going to get this bolt out first because it is different, because this piece of pipe is underneath here. So we'll get this one off first, take all these others out. We're going to take this vent off the top. You'll hear air sucking out when you do that. And then we're going to remove that cap, and that's going to let the water drain out of the sand filter. I lubricated all these bolts with a lubricant. I used PB Blaster this time, but any lubricant I think would help make sure those come off. They're stainless steel and you don't want them to gall.
My hand.
All right, so now we've got the top off of the bucket, of the sand filter. We are digging the sand out.
What if I touch the sand a little bit?
It's not gonna hurt you if you touch the sand. We're scooping the sand out, we're putting it in the bucket, and then we'll get rid of the sand, and then we'll come back when we're ready to do the final cleanup.
Oh no! Oh,
All right, the seal that's on this is very flat, so I'm gonna put a new seal on, and it is SX200 Z7 for Hayward. And I've inspected all of these down here. None of them have cracks. None of them seem damaged. This line looks like it's in good shape. All the plastic in here looks good. So I think we're ready to put sand back into this filter. Sorry. All right, so what I'm doing is I'm taking my razor knife and I'm just trying to clean out these little channels. None of them are broken, but I want to make sure I got good flow through here. So I'm just cleaning these out. Don't know if it's really necessary, but it's not gonna hurt anything. So that's what I'm doing. Fingers. There. All right, keep it pointed here. So can you see these lines right here?
Huh?
You see these lines? That's how full this should be. 4 50-pound bags of sand fills this up to the right level. You can see the lines right here. It's a little bit low, so it could use another maybe 10 pounds, but it comes in 50-pound bags, so it's okay. So it should be full to this level. It should be even it out. And you got to make sure that this seal is as clean as you can get it and don't have a bunch of sand. So I got to clean this sand out of here, and then we'll put the lid back on. Now before I took it apart, I put a mark here and I put a mark here on the lid so that when I put it back on, I'd put it back in the same position. I don't know if that matters or not, but I wanted to make sure that we got it back the way we took it off. So that's what we did. Also, don't forget to put the cap back on this piece right here. You got to put the cap back on so the water doesn't run out of the bottom. All right, when we start to pump up, use this to vent it, get all the air out. Make sure we got this water here. Start with it on backwash. And we're gonna run that, get any debris out of the sand for a few seconds. Then we're gonna turn it off and turn it to rinse, just like you normally would. Run that for a few seconds. Turn that off. Switch it to filter. Now we are filtering the water. And Bennett and I finished changing the filter, and we wrote on there that we did that in March of 2026. So job done.